For more than 2 decades, football fans have debated the greatness of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. People often say that Ronaldo represents hard work, discipline, and the determination to rise, while Messi is a natural-born genius blessed with extraordinary talent. But I don't think that comparison tells the whole story. Ronaldo is certainly one of the most disciplined athletes in the world, but he also possesses exceptional natural talent. Likewise, Messi may be a rare genius, but he could never have remained at the highest level for more than 20 years without extraordinary discipline, hard work, and perseverance. Perhaps the real difference between them is not who worked harder. It is how each of them expresses that hard work. And when I think about it that way, Messi and Ronaldo remind me of two famous characters from Dragon Ball. Messi is like Goku. Ronaldo is like Vegeta. It may not be a perfect comparison, but the more I think about it, the more interesting similarities I find. Goku has a natural ability to fight. He loves challenges, enjoys facing powerful opponents, and often enters battle with a surprisingly carefree attitude. He rarely declares that he must become number one. What he truly wants is to discover his own limits, learn something new, and test himself against stronger opponents. Messi gives us a similar feeling. When we watch Messi play, we do not usually get the impression that he is trying to prove that he is greater than everyone else. He simply steps onto the pitch and plays football. He observes, moves, receives the ball, and handles each situation as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Messi does not need to make bold statements. He rarely talks about his training sessions or the sacrifices behind his career. He seems to simply want to play football. But that natural appearance can be misleading. We see Goku smiling before a difficult battle and forget that he has endured countless brutal training sessions, defeats, injuries, and moments when he had to push beyond his limits. In the same way, we watch Messi play effortlessly and assume that everything comes from natural talent. We forget that behind those instinctive-looking movements are decades of training and thousands of repetitions. Goku is naturally gifted, but Goku never stops training. Messi is the same. Talent may take a young footballer to the biggest stage, but talent alone cannot keep someone at the highest level for more than 2 decades. A skill only begins to look like instinct after it has been practiced for long enough. On the other side, Ronaldo reminds me very much of Vegeta. Vegeta carries an enormous sense of pride. He always wants to become the strongest warrior. He refuses to accept second place, especially when that means standing behind Goku. Whenever Goku reaches a new level, Vegeta does not give up. He turns that gap into motivation to train even harder. Vegeta does not wait for power to come to him. He forces himself to become stronger, even when the process causes him enormous pain. Ronaldo carries a similar mentality. He does not hide his ambition to become the best. He wants to score more goals, win more trophies, and break more records. Every achievement by a rival seems to give him another reason to keep moving forward. Ronaldo built his body, his skills, and his career through an almost absolute level of discipline. He has always wanted to prove that human limitations can be overcome through willpower. If Messi resembles Goku in his natural style and his love for the game, Ronaldo resembles Vegeta in his pride and his refusal to accept defeat. But there is something important we should not misunderstand. Saying that Goku is naturally gifted does not mean that he does not work hard. And saying that Vegeta works hard does not mean that he lacks talent. Both are exceptional warriors. Both possess abilities far beyond those of ordinary people. And both must continue training to reach higher levels. The same is true of Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo was not an ordinary footballer who became a legend through hard work alone. Without his speed, jumping ability, goal-scoring instinct, and exceptional athletic qualities, he could never have reached that level. Messi was not a genius who could simply walk onto the pitch and automatically succeed, either. Without discipline, perseverance, and the ability to withstand pressure, his talent might never have developed, or it might have disappeared very early. As a child, Messi had to deal with a growth hormone deficiency. He had to leave Argentina at a young age and begin a new life in a completely unfamiliar environment. Later, he repeatedly experienced disappointment with the national team. He lost several major finals, faced intense criticism, and even announced his retirement from international football. But he came back. He did not answer his critics with dramatic statements. He continued playing, continued enduring the pressure, and eventually won major trophies with Argentina. That was not simply talent. That was quiet resilience. Ronaldo's journey was not easy, either. He left his home at a young age, constantly reinvented himself, and adapted his style of play as he grew older. He evolved from a fast, skillful winger into one of the most dangerous goal scorers in football history. Whenever one physical advantage began to decline, he found a way to develop another. That was not simply willpower. It was also intelligence, adaptability, and talent. One of the most interesting things about Dragon Ball is that Goku and Vegeta do not merely compete against each other. They make each other stronger. Without Goku, Vegeta might not have been driven to break through his limits again and again. But without Vegeta and other powerful opponents, Goku's journey would also have lacked many of the challenges that pushed him forward. Messi and Ronaldo created a similar era. No one can say exactly how much they influenced each other, but whenever one of them scored more goals, broke another record, or won another trophy, the other had a new standard to chase. Their rivalry did not merely create two great careers. It pushed the limits of football to a new level. We often debate whether Messi or Ronaldo is greater, just as Dragon Ball fans argue over whether Goku or Vegeta is stronger. But perhaps that question is less important than the fact that we were lucky enough to witness both of them competing in the same era. If there had been Messi without Ronaldo, modern football would have lacked a powerful counterbalance. If there had been Ronaldo without Messi, his journey would have been missing a unique standard that constantly challenged him to go further. The lesson from all four of these figures is not that we have to choose one side. The lesson is that there are different paths to greatness. Some people move forward through the joy of discovering their own limits. Others move forward through the desire to win and the refusal to accept second place. Some allow the world to see every drop of sweat. Others train so quietly and for so long that the struggle disappears from their movements. Ronaldo, like Vegeta, allows us to see the fire of ambition, pride, and determination. Messi, like Goku, makes everything look natural, effortless, and almost instinctive. But we should not allow that natural appearance to deceive us. Goku never stopped training, and Messi never relied on talent alone. One allows us to see the battle behind greatness. The other has fought for so long that when he steps in front of the world, all we can see is freedom. And perhaps that is why Messi and Ronaldo are more than two legendary footballers. They are the Goku and Vegeta of the football world. Different, contrasting, always moving forward, and together creating an era that we may not witness again for a very long time.